pandas. I got pandas in Atlanta. I got pandas in Canada. Pandas! Welcome to the stream. Hey, starting right away today. Not much of the intro. I just wanted to start right away because I actually have some plans and I actually have to end this stream a little early today. So pandas, here we go. Let's begin right now. Gonna go over the morning analysis, pre-market analysis. Glad that you can join us today. Hey, make sure you fill out that poll. Make sure you hit that like button and make sure you give us a good morning, evening, depending where you are and your location. We'd love to know where you guys are from. Let's start off with some good vibes this morning, pandas. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Glad that you guys are here. My faithful 13 concurrent viewers. Do appreciate you guys joining. I actually forgot to schedule the stream so you guys can be notified, but hey, here we are at 9 o'clock. I'm glad that my faithful pandas are here. We're starting the day off with all-time highs. It literally took about maybe 10 minutes for us to cover all of yesterday's range plus more. And that's the power of this market. That can happen at any time. We had this downwards movement. And honestly, not a bad trap here. I think it's a little tricky, but it's tricky because it's kind of hard to tell when it was going to happen. So we had a trend. We had this downtrend going all day, all night, and basically this trend line looked like this before, and as it hits this trend line, we will update it because it doesn't break out, just pokes above it. Update the trend line, tries to break out again here, fails to break out, update it again, and now our trend line looks like this. And so very difficult in my opinion to have caught the fact that this was going to do a major trend reversal right here. It is a trap though, which is nice. So if you're looking to reverse, the trap is the best time to do it. It's also a two-legged, or it's also a second entry short, failed second entry short, and a second entry long all in one spot. And that's why we have the Pikachu here, which is the magenta box with a dark green number. And so, but in my opinion, that would have been a difficult long to have guessed that this was going to happen. And I personally think something must have happened at 8:30 because right at 8:30 this bar printed. And so yeah, basically it took 5 minutes for the entire thing to recover. Let me reload my historical data here. Good morning, pandas. Okay, SW Blaze. The PPI numbers is what's causing this. And absolutely insane because it took 5 minutes literally to break yesterday's entire range. It took one 5-minute bar essentially. It took one 5-minute bar to essentially cover all of yesterday's range, which is crazy. One bar to cover all of yesterday's range. Good morning, pandas. I just want to say good morning to a couple of you guys. SW Blaze, good morning. Phil W, good morning from Toronto. Like I said, I got pandas in Canada. Supermax, Supermax, SW Blaze, thanks for the heads up. CAD 285, good morning from Georgia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's give some time for this chart to load up here. It's acting a little funky right now. Yeah, a little funky. Oh boy, did I break my chart? So I don't like reloading historical data. during the stream. Still loading. I think something might have gone wrong here. I might have to restart this chart here. Alright, all good. Had to do something a little funky there. It's all good. I think we're good, pandas. Sorry about that. So, like I said, one bar, took one 5-minute bar to cover all yesterday's range. With that being said, pandas, that being said, I think we have every reason to think we are in a bull trend day today. When you have a start like this, huge spike in channel, you can almost expect the entire day to be a bull trend day today. When I look at the 5-minute chart, when you have a candle that looks like this, big surprise bar, typically break out and it could set the pace for the entire day. And that's all it takes really, because you have one strong bull bar and also follow through. Notice, one doji bar and then follow through right after that. So we have follow through and then the one pullback, this one bear bar, lasts for about only 2 bars and keeps going upwards. So in my opinion, we have the makings of a strong bull trend day today, and we're gonna trade accordingly until otherwise. But pandas, as more and more people come, I am so close to hitting 20K. Yesterday, if you guys were on a Discord, I marked this trade I was in yesterday, and yes, it was this trade. And so yesterday, I actually entered this trade right here, and this is the 5-minute chart. And not only was I able to get my scalp, I was actually able to get a 4-point runner here. And so that's where I placed my trade, and that's why I'm almost at 20K. That was a $300. That's a $300 trade, I believe. Yeah. So you get $100 for, yep, and then the 4 points, $200 extra on top of that. So that was my one trade yesterday. Essentially, I had one trade. I mean, yesterday's price action, in my opinion, was pretty much all of this chop here, and it was just terrible. And so I could not trade this, and basically only had one setup that I liked, and it was from the bottom of the trading range, right? Trading range indicator, bottom of the trading range, coming back up, and reversing on the trap here. So that was my only trade yesterday on the 5-minute chart. And I am one scalp away from 20K. And I really wanted it to be on stream if I could get it. And so hopefully we can get it on stream. For those who are rolling in, we started a little bit early today because I'm going to actually end a little early. I'm going to end around 10 o'clock or so. And so, pandas, today could be the day I break 20K. Kellyanne, good morning. Welcome. Bill Jesso, good morning. Welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so for those who are in the Discord, I pretty much, yeah, so on the Discord, if you have the two-legged pullback deluxe, you get access to our Discord where we continue to talk about setups throughout the day. And that trap was a setup that I showed the community there. Willie Tunbrag, Guy Morgan from Sweden. Let's go, baby. I've been super busy, and so now it's good to be back, man. I cannot say it enough. It is so good to be back, and I just love it. I just love coming back to this community, and honestly, I just wish the thing is, I'm in the East Coast, and so my working hours are right in the middle of right in the beginning of the trading session. So, unfortunately, there's gonna be times where my actual full-time job will interfere with these streams. But hopefully it won't happen too often. I do try to either work earlier or later, and so I do compensate for this time. So, but I do this for you guys. I do this because I love the community. Let's get those two-legged pullbacks. DTW Forex asks, so do you mostly use the 5-minute now? No, I always been using the 2K, 10K, 5-minute. I always bounce between those. But I mean, for me, like, when your price action looks like this, you're under the 20 EMA, and you honestly think you can keep going short. But now you have the trading range starting to form here, and you have this bigger trading range, but right in the middle, right, you have another resistance. And so sometimes the middle of the trading range acts as support and resistance levels, which again, the 50% mark is such an important mark because that's where people come out break even. If someone made a mistake going long here, they will go long here and come out break even in the middle. So that's why the 50% is such an important level to know and to recognize, because of the simple fact that there are people out there coming out break even at the midline. And so we had the trading range indicator recognizing this trading range way back here, and then it starts to form at the 50% mark of the trading range indicator. By the way, this line is not it's not created by the trading range indicator. This line in the middle was the previous day's close. It just happened to be the resistance and support, which is right in the middle of the trading range. So, when you have this many overlapping bars, and this is what was happening for a big portion of the day, I like to actually go into the other time frames. I like to go into 10K and also the 5-minute. The 10K chart actually had an outside bar reversal around that time, but if you look at the 10K chart, the reason why I like the 10K chart is because even though it was so choppy yesterday, look at it here. There are no traps here. There's no magenta boxes. And this is another reason why the two-legged pullback indicator is nice, because you can quickly see where did the second entries fail. And so when you study your charts and when you do reviews, it's very helpful because you can quickly see on the 10K chart there are no traps here. That means every single two-legged pullback on the 10K chart was successful for at least a scalp. And the 5-minute also is sort of a higher time frame than the 2K chart, and so for me, I like the higher time frame here. And also notice where we reversed. It reversed on the L4 setup here, and actually never broke above the signal bar. And never broke above the signal bar where you have entered, and essentially you could have rode it down all day yesterday after the L4 setup, which is basically at the top of the trading range. And so we have the L4 set at the top of the trading range. Even though it took forever, again, it would be like one of those Walmart strategies where you just go, place your trade in, swing trade, and just go to Walmart, run some errands, let the trade play out. Of course, you have a stop loss, just in case anything happens, you'll be protected. But that's exactly why it's so nice to have these other time frames. You get more opportunities, and you get something like this where you can say, hey, there might be 2-3 trades on the 10K chart, but none of them trapped out. You could have scalped out either, and 3 two-legged pullbacks, that's what, $450. When you're just trading 3 contracts per. So that's why I like to have the other time frames as well. It gives you more opportunities and helps you in those times where it gets congested. Those higher time frames often resolve itself in those higher time in congestion areas and the smaller time frames. The higher time frames typically resolve itself. Yeah, DTW Forex actually has a good point. Sometimes the risk is too big, and if the risk is too big, you ignore it. You just skip the trade. But yeah, because 5 minute, I think in my mind technically is a higher time frame, especially during the regular trading hours than the 2K chart. The 2K chart I liken to maybe a 2 to 3 minute chart. But I like the 5 minute because so many people use the 5 minute chart. The 2K chart's a little interesting. I mean, personally, the 2K chart's a little like, it's a nice round number, but in terms of like how many people use it, I think it's only really been popularized by Mac from Price Action Trading System. And so I'm not sure really if like mass people have adopted a 2000 tick chart. But yeah. What's today? Today's Wednesday. Happy hump day, everybody. Richard Harris is back. Good morning. Yeah, hey, I remember before I took my break, Richard Harris was just he was on such a roll, calling out his trades, and that's why it's amazing because he calls out his trades before he does it. For those who want to go long here, this is an opportunity, small pullback to go long, and you could go long here. For me, it's a little too far away from the 20 EMA, so I'm going to be a little cautious here. I am waiting for a two-legged pullback here off the 20 EMA if we get it. By the way, welcome to the stream. Yeah, if you go a little bit earlier, SW Blaze, I mentioned that I took a trade yesterday off stream, but I notified the two-legged pullback community on the Discord. What brought us to almost 20K, and I was like kind of like worried I was gonna break 20K, but it was actually so perfect. I just stopped my runner right at 4 points. And it was just perfect to be one scalp away from 20K. Hopefully we can get it. Hopefully we can get it during the stream. That would be amazing. Yeah, I think anyone who has access to Discord can testify that, that I was in a trade yesterday. All right, trap triggers here can make a point very easily. I do think we're in a strong bull trend day today. Make sure you fill up that poll. And also, guys, Pandas, hey, remember to hit that like button. Helps the stream out a lot. Not only helps the stream, but helps others, right? Helps others find out about the stream. Imagine when you first started, wouldn't you have wished when you first started that you'd had a stream like this, someone trying to trade a two-legged pullback live with you? I mean, I wish I had that. And that's pretty much the reason why I'm doing it, because this is something I wish I had. But because no one was producing content like this, I just found myself doing it because I love helping people. And for me, I wish someone did it for me. And so I like to do things for other people that I like to have done to myself. And so here we have a trap, and I'm tempted to almost take this trap so I can just hit that 20K right now, but I'm going to stick to the plan, Pandas, and I'm going to wait to get a little closer to that 20 MA, and I have a feeling that this long can play out because we're in such a strong uptrend. Bulls, like bears, I'm pretty sure are not going to really enter. They're not going to be that. I don't know how strong the bears are really going to be, but we do have a trap here. Welcome back, Pandas. I feel like I'm seeing more and more familiar names here. Yes, I'm worried I will break 20K. I was worried I was gonna make too much money. I didn't want it to happen. But yep, I just, that's how much I do value this community, and I would like to do this together if we can. I think a big reason why is because it was such a struggle to get to 20K. It really was, the whole time. And I had some pretty big losses along the way, and it just set me back. And like I had a lot of psyche issues, just starting to go on tilt a lot. And a big part of it was because of the trading market cycle. Like it's just it's just been the market conditions have just been so bad, I think, for day trading. Today could be a good day though. I might just be able to run a long runner here, but we'll see here. I need to get my setup here. This is gonna be a two-legged pullback, but it looks like a really high two-legged pullback here. Like it's way above the 20 MA. But this could be a two-legged pullback. I almost, because I am so eager, I almost want to take this, and I will scale in one time around the 20 MA, just because I feel like this trend is so strong, this bull trend, that I'm willing to even take this risk here. I'm willing to take this risk here to go long because I feel like bulls are so eager to get in right now. Like the feeling that I have right now, every bull has. That feeling of, oh man, I need to get in. I need to get in. I need to find any opportunity to get in. We're finding ourselves potentially bears can scalp out here. I typically don't like to go on a trade before market open, but I might have to do it here. Can I get, yep, I can break it still. I'm gonna actually go in with just 2 contracts here, and I'm gonna scale in one time. If we come back to the 20 MA and make another two-legged pullback near the 20 MA, I'm gonna try to scale in and take my loss if we break too far below the 20 MA. If we get like, so with that being said, because I'm planning to scale in, I'm gonna have a big stop loss. Do not copy my trades. I am a panda. You'd be crazy to copy a panda. I just don't like this price action here. It's a little choppy, but it is a two-legged pullback, 2 pushes down. And also it's a Pikachu. The only reservation I really have right now is it's a little far from 20 MA, so that's why I'm planning to scale in here. One time, I'm reducing the size of my contract sizes from 3 to 2 and planning to scale in here. I just think this bull trend is so strong that if we do come back to the 20 MA, I'll be very surprised if it does not find support there. Just imagine you're in a channel and, yep, this is actually our spiking channel right now. If I could make it, the spiking channel looks like this. 2 minutes to market open. The market is being a little tricky here, pandas. Like this price action right here is a little tricky, and I want to go long here because I see how strong it is. I'm so eager to get in this trend. But the setup is not that good. Right? I like it to be closer to 20 MA, but it is a two-legged pullback. It is a two-legged pullback. Two-legged pullback here. Strong uptrend. Signal bar. Confusing. I am planning to scale in one time here, pandas. One time in this trade. I'm gonna have a large stop loss here, pandas. If we break like 3 points, 2 or 3 points below the 20 MA, then I'm just gonna take my loss. But I'm planning to scale in one time off the 20 MA if we get to it. One more minute to market open here. Market open. I think we're in a strong bull trend day today. We can have a market reversal here. I'd just be very shocked if we just reverse on a dime right here. If it happens, it happens. I think the risk I'm taking is worth it. The probability is so high with the scale in here. I'm willing to take this risk. It could be like $400 or $500 loss here, but I think this risk is worth it. I'm gonna scale in one time off the 20 MA, also off the bottom of this channel. Not close enough. Not close enough for me to scale in here. To my, I might as well just hold it here. No reason to scale in here. Sorry, pandas, just focus on this trade because I have a scale in mind. Plan scale in here. The obvious thing here is that we're going to have a strong uptrend day today. So we're going to trade the obvious thing here. Holding, holding. I like that. I like that. I like that pullback here. Almost want to scale in right here. Almost want to scale in right here. I wish I actually touched the 20 MA. See how far down this goes. I may scale in right here, pandas. This will be my scale in. Sorry, just focus on the charts. I know you guys have questions. You guys are probably saying stuff, but I'm just focused right here. Inside bar being created. Marketable bottom. Okay, no longer interested in that scale in right there. Might have to scale in a little bit lower. Looking to scale in, just priming out my order here. Looking to scale in, trying to find my entry here. 700 more ticks. 600 more ticks. 400 more ticks. I'm willing to take this loss. If this scale in doesn't work and it reverses here, I'm okay with that. The risk was worth it for me. Could not get in. I can get in here. Okay, scaled in here. Maybe H4 setup here. You may want to take this loss here if this H4 triggers. I'm going to hold this right here. This could be a big loss, but in my opinion, it was worth it. Let's see here. In my opinion, it's worth it for how strong the uptrend was. Do not copy my trades. We'll try to take 1 point from here. In the original entry, we'll try to break even, and we'll try to make a point off the new entry after the break even. Just watching, just watching. Strong bull bar. That's a break-even mark for people who just took the same trades I did. People came out break-even right there. This is why you're seeing this pullback right now. People are coming break-even right here. I'm gonna hold on. I might get stopped out here. People came out break-even right there with the same trade I had. Pandas got stopped out. But pandas, it's okay. I stuck to the plan. I had a certain plan there, and I like the plan I had. In fact, if this gives me a good signal bar, I'll probably go in long again here, just because I'm not convinced this is going to go a downtrend yet. It needs to make a new high, in my opinion. But pandas, it's okay, pandas. We'll take the loss. It's just not going to happen this stream, maybe. I don't think I'm going to hit that 20K. $500 loss. It's all good. But that's why I lowered my contract sizes, because that loss could have been much bigger. I'm gonna take this H4 setup here. Taking this H4. I was thinking maybe scale in one more time, but the risk was just too much at that point. But I will take this H4 here. Okay, it's breaking down. So this is why I want to come out, because it could go even further, but I took my stop loss right here. It's all good, pandas. In my opinion, that was worth it just because how strong the uptrend was. And I thought it was going to keep going upwards, and I didn't want to miss getting into that trade. And I had to scale in ready for it. But now, seeing how much this is breaking down, it's tough to say. Pandas, do not copy my trades. I'm okay with losing that because I had the plan to lose it, and I was willing to lose that. I reduced the amount of contracts I was trading because of the fact that I was gonna scale in, but because of that, I reduced. I was able to scale in at appropriate amount of time. So. It's all good, pandas. Hey, you lose some, you win some, but pandas, it's okay because it's gonna take me a lot longer than I thought to get to that 20K. So close, but it's okay, pandas. I thought that was it. I had a chance to come out break even, but I might end up in field. But you can tell that other traders did exactly what I did. They went long here, and then they went long here and came out break even right there. Maybe seeing this bear bar, they just did not like it, and so they want to come out break even. But for me, I thought it was worth holding because of how strong this uptrend was. But it is what it is. You lose some, you win some. I was gonna say, if I hit 20K, that I might start a new journey, because I think a lot of people, not a lot of people, but I might want to create another account. I'm talking to NinjaTrader right now and seeing if I can have more than one live account. I don't know. Say in the chat if you know. But I'm trying to see if I can open more than one live account, and if I can, I'd love to have a live account just for the streams. And I'm talking to NinjaTrader and just waiting for the response, but yeah, that H4 right there, H4 setup, good enough to make a scalp. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately now this is like the time where you should have scaled in, I guess, after the H4 setup. And maybe I should have had enough ammo to scale in one more time. And I probably could have came out break even by now. But it's all good, pandas. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Was it a bad read? Pantex says bad read of the chart. Let me go over some of the chats here. Richard Harris. Kellyanne says, don't do it. You are so close. Stick to the rules. Richard Harris says, go along, baby. Phantamos asks, hi, can anyone explain to me how to identify terrible and good signal bars? Basically, if you want to go long, your bar should be bullish. If you want to go short, your bar should be bearish. Kellyanne says, they're going to take it down to fake everyone out first and go up. Good luck, Panda. Trader says, Brooks was scaling after second bull bar. That's true. I mean, it could have been something like this. He could have scaled in here, but I think he would have. There's a couple things he could have done. But we got a higher low set up here. Oh, do I like this? I still think we're gonna go higher, but we have breakup trend now, and so who knows what can happen. Breakup trend, we can continue to go down. Kelly says you have to ask your broker to combine so you can trade under one login. But yes, okay, cool. I'm gonna talk to them. I believe that sorry, I think my connection kind of got a little weak there, but yeah, I think they're gonna combine the clearing house with or Ninja Traders creating their own brokerage. Whew, man, that was too eager to get into a trade. I think I should have waited here. If I were to do that again, I would have skipped that trade. I was so eager to get into that trade. I should have just waited here for this two-leg pullback, good signal bar. Actually doesn't make a point, reverses, but have my scale in ready one time right here, and where I can have scaled in. Oh, Panda, so sad. I thought I was gonna have it. But yeah, if I were to do that again, I think I should have waited for the 20 EMA trade. 20 EMA trade was decently looking, but at the end, if I had to scale in here, definitely come up break even. Right here. Right here. Break even mark. Yeah. Could have came up break even. I actually break even plus a point. So that's what happens when you don't stick to the plan. I had a trade. I got eager on this trap here. I should have waited for the two-legged pullback back to the 20 EMA, which was right here. But that's what happens when you get eager. That's what happens when you want to do something that you should not do. But yeah, looking back at it, I should have done that. That would have been a much better trade than trying to go long right here. But yeah, it is what it is, Pandas. It's okay. $500 loss. It's okay, Pandas. It's all good. I kind of like this long here. It's a higher low setup. Continuous uptrend. I would love a trap to the long side here, if that were possible. That would be the best trade, I think. Maybe we'll get a trap here. Just watching. Just watching. Ooh, I like that solid bull bar. Almost want to come in if it traces back. I like that bar a lot here. Oh, like a trap, even better. If we can get a trap to the long side. I'm not sure if we're gonna get it though. I still have a long bias in my mind, but we do have to respect this current trend here. This trend line here. Just watching, just watching. I like this trap trade here. I'm gonna try to go long here, Pandas. It's a terrible signal bar to go into, but for a trap, it almost does not matter. Waiting for a trap trade here to go long. I might swing this trade a little bit here. I might try to swing it for maybe 2 points here. Alright, I'm in this trade. Combined, I'm swinging this entire trade here. I'm going to keep my 4-point stop loss here. I like this trade a lot, but this could be a double top here, creating a double top off this pivot low, off this pivot high. And we can reverse here. This is a reversal pattern. It's not the typical one that we wait for, which is a higher high, but this can reverse here. This is a reversal pattern, double top right here. But I'm thinking this uptrend is going to continue, and I'm going to swing this trade up here a couple points. What I'm going to do is, if we hit 2 points, I'm going to come out to break even, my stop loss to break even. The reason why I want to swing this is because I like how this bar is so solid bullish, and I think we still have buying pressure here, but I could be wrong. But this risk is worth it for me. I'm going to try to swing this. Also because of the H4 setup. Basically 4 pushes down, typically acts as a reversal. Just waiting, watching this trade play out here. Let's see if we can get a little bit more here. Moving to break even. Ooh, I might be moving a little too early here. I'm gonna let it play out a little bit more because this is a swing trade. Let it play out a little bit more here. I don't want it to prematurely stop me out. I gotta let the swing play out. I don't like how this bar is forming a large wick like this. Almost want to come out, break even +1. That's not what you want to see here. It's basically a failed breakout at that point. But if you want a proper swing, you gotta hold your wrist to this low, and that's just the price of a swing trade. If you want to have more reward, you need to have a risk that matches it. And basically, I'm just under this pivot here. This is a typical 4-point stop loss for me anyways. But I want to swing this because of the momentum here going upwards, and I think it's going to keep going up. But I don't like the shape of this candle at all. That's not something you want to see, right, when you're in a long trade. Kind of want to skunk this now, but I'll hold it. Be my last trade of the stream anyways, and so pandas, thoughts and prayers Thoughts and prayers. By the way, I'm going to end the stream at 10 o'clock. That's why I started a little early today. Started at 9. But I do have something I need to attend to at 10. So I have a hard stop at 10. So pandas, it's my last stream. My last trade of the stream. I don't like how many bars this is taking to play out. And I don't like how this could be the potential double top here. I don't like that either. Could be a reversal trade. But I'm going to hold this risk here because, again, for swing trade, this is what you have to do. You have to be willing to lose this to gain this. And so it is what it is. In my opinion, just watching. I'm just thinking, should I skunk this? I feel like the moment I skunk it, it's gonna just blast off. I don't like the price action right now. It's a little too choppy for me, but we're above the 20 EMA, which is what I like a lot. Okay, trading range indicator adjusted itself. Now we're at the top of the trading range, showing how choppy it is. Because it's so choppy here, trading range indicator adjusted itself to the top here. Where are my strong bull bars? Where are my strong bull bars? I mean, no bear bars, but where are my strong bull bars? I don't see any. Where's my breakout? We keep hitting our heads right here. Five bars forming. Failed to reach this top again. Might skunk this trade. I don't like how many bars it's taking to go up. Too many bars going sideways. And it's actually an L4 setup here. Just watching, just watching. What is this? What is happening, man? This is so choppy. It's just going sideways. Could come up break even many times by now. Gonna hold on to this. Whew. Micro double top. I don't like the look of that. Do not like the look of that micro double top. Thinking if I should skunk this trade still. Just come out with a 1 point profit. Protect my stop. I could protect losing a trade here by moving my stop loss +1 tick. Break even +1. Break even +1. Don't like how many bars this is going sideways. It is a two-legged pullback forming off the 20 EMA though. I just don't like how this is acting as resistance, right? The previous pivot high right here is acting like a strong resistance. Could be a reversal pattern. Could be an actual reversal pattern here. This 10K chart, just look at the 10K chart here. Looking at the 5 minutes. 5 minutes making a lower high setup, but the 5 minute bounced right off the 20 EMA here. This is looking like it's curling over. It looks like it wants to keep going down. But now that my stop loss is under the 20 EMA on the 5 minute, I feel a little safer here, but who knows. This trap trade just thought it was going to give us a nice little swing here, but it's not looking good. It's not looking super strong. Micro double top. Just watching here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars in a row that I've been in this trade. In my opinion, I should have already skunked this trade. But we're above the 20 MA, which makes me feel okay. But because it's taking so long, I typically would skunk a trade like this already and move on to the next one, just because it's becoming closer and closer to anything can happen the longer it goes sideways. And so that momentum that I liked going upwards is now kind of diminishing. Right? That momentum, the whole reason why I had to go in this trade was because the momentum was going up to like a pullback trap H4 setup. That momentum that I initially caused me to go in this trade is dissipating. But patience might be paying off here. Bears do not want to see that. I'll just say that right now. Bears do not want to see that. Almost want to protect my trade now. Protect my capital. Micro triple top. Skunking this trade. Skunking this trade. Alright, pandas. It is what it is. I skunked that trade. Unfortunately, could not get that swing. I didn't even get the point because I wanted to actually want more than that. But pandas, it's all good. Unfortunately, I gotta go a little early today, pandas. Thanks for joining. Sorry, got the $500 loss. I had a plan and it just did not work out. And I think I mean, definitely made a mistake during the time. I thought it was a good plan, but it was a bad plan, pandas. Stick to the plan. Stick to the 20 EMA. Get closer to 20 EMA next time you want to go long. And especially if you want to scale in, make sure you have the best setup possible. Pandas, that's it for today. Hey, thanks for joining the stream. And I do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button. Sorry, let me put this poll here. I do have to go. I will see you guys tomorrow. And tomorrow's a new day. Trade safe, everyone. And happy trading. God bless. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.